Meteorite? Doomsday? No, we haven't heard of that. Hello, in this video we will talk about 10 animals that managed to survive after the largest meteorite in the entire history of our planet Earth. Let's start with the lesser known and move on to the most legendary survivors of all time. Once upon a time, in an ocean far, far away, there lived a fish that was so old, it could have its own reality TV show called Survivor Prehistoric Edition. Meet the Coelacanth, the original underwater hipster. This fish is so ancient, it probably remembers when seaweed was considered haute cuisine. Now, picture this. While dinosaurs were strutting their stuff on land, the coelacanth was the cool cat of the sea, rocking lobed fins and a laid-back attitude. But just when everyone thought they had seen the last of the coelacanth, it pulled off the ultimate vanishing act, disappearing from the fossil record faster than you can say extinction. Fast forward to the 20th century, and guess who decides to crash the party? That's right. The coelacanth makes a grand entrance off the coast of Africa, leaving scientists scratching their heads and fish enthusiasts doing a happy dance. It's like finding a living, breathing dinosaur in your bathtub. So what's the coelacanth's secret to survival? Well, it's all about staying low-key. While other fish were out there evolving into flashy swimmers, the coelacanth was chilling in the deep sea, minding its own business and avoiding the spotlight like a true introvert. But don't let its laid-back demeanor fool you. The coelacanth is a true survivor, adapting to changing oceanic conditions with the ease of a seasoned pro. So next time you're feeling overwhelmed by life's challenges, just remember the coelacanth, the OG survivor who's been keeping it cool for millions of years. Ah, the crocodile, nature's ultimate snappy dresser. These ancient reptiles have been strutting their scaly stuff since the time of the dinosaurs, making them the OGs of the swamp scene. With their toothy grins and prehistoric swagger, crocodiles are the original don't mess with me creatures of the wild. But what's their secret to surviving the ultimate meteorite party crash? Well, it's all about being adaptable. While other animals were running around like headless chickens, the crocodile was chilling in its favorite sunbathing spot, soaking up the rays and waiting for the dust to settle. And let's not forget about their killer instincts. With jaws strong enough to crush bones and a stealthy hunting style that would make James Bond jealous, crocodiles are the ultimate survivors in the post-apocalyptic landscape. They're like the ninjas of the Nile, silently stalking their prey and striking with deadly precision. But don't let their tough exterior fool you. Crocodiles have a softer side too. When they're not busy being apex predators, they're nurturing their young and forming tight-knit family groups. It's like a reptilian version of The Godfather, but with less mafia and more mud. So next time you're feeling a bit out of your depth, just remember the crocodile, the original swamp-dwelling survivor who's been rocking the reptile runway for millions of years. Ah, the cockroach, nature's ultimate survivor and the unofficial mascot of messy kitchens everywhere. These little critters have been around longer than your grandma's secret cookie recipe, and they're not going anywhere anytime soon. Love them or hate them, you've got to admire their resilience. So what's the deal with cockroaches and surviving meteorite impacts? Well, it's like they've got a secret superpower, the ability to thrive in even the most apocalyptic conditions. While other animals were running around like headless chickens, or headless cockroaches in this case, these guys were busy scuttling under the fridge and planning their takeover of the post-apocalyptic world. But it's not just their ability to survive that's impressive, it's their adaptability. Cockroaches can eat pretty much anything, from leftover pizza crusts to your grandma's secret cookie recipe. Sorry, Grandma. They're like the garbage disposals of the insect world, turning trash into treasure and thriving in the process. And let's not forget about their speed. These little critters can scuttle faster than you can say gross, making them experts at dodging predators and disappearing into the shadows. It's like they've got their own built-in escape plan for when things get hairy. So next time you see a cockroach skittering across your kitchen floor, just remember, they may be creepy, they may be crawly, but they're also the ultimate survivors in a world gone mad. Ah, the rat, nature's ultimate survivor and the unofficial mascot of subway platforms everywhere. These furry little creatures have been thriving in the shadows since the dawn of time, outsmarting traps and dodging predators like tiny furry ninjas. Love them or loathe them, you can't deny their knack for survival. So, what's the secret to a rat's resilience in the face of a meteorite apocalypse? Well, it's all about adaptation. While other animals were panicking and running for cover, rats were busy plotting their next move and raiding the nearest trash can for snacks. It's like they've got a sixth sense for disaster, always one step ahead of the game. But it's not just their street smarts that make rats the ultimate survivors. It's their ability to reproduce at lightning speed. These guys can pop out babies faster than you can say pest control, ensuring that their furry army is always ready for action. It's like a never-ending game of whack-a-mole, but with more whiskers and less mallets. And let's not forget about their adaptability. Rats can thrive in just about any environment, from bustling cities to remote jungles. They're like the chameleons of the rodent world, blending in seamlessly with their surroundings and outsmarting predators at every turn. So next time you see a rat scurrying past, just remember, they may be small, they may be sneaky, but they're also the ultimate survivors in a world gone mad. Prepare to meet the tardigrade, the microscopic marvel that's tougher than a weekend with your in-laws. These little guys may be small, but don't let their size fool you. They're the ultimate survivors in the world of microorganisms. So what's the deal with tardigrades and surviving meteorite impacts? Well, it's like they've got a secret weapon: extreme resilience. While other organisms were wilting under the pressure of a cosmic catastrophe, tardigrades were busy shrugging it off like it was no big deal. They're like the Chuck Norris of the microscopic world, laughing in the face of danger and flipping cosmic debris the bird. But it's not just their toughness that's impressive, it's their adaptability. Tardigrades can survive in just about any environment, from the icy depths of Antarctica to the scorching deserts of the Sahara. They're like the ultimate backpackers, always ready for an adventure and never complaining about the weather. And let's not forget about their ability to go into hibernation mode at the drop of a hat. When the going gets tough, tardigrades can curl up into a little ball and enter a state of suspended animation, waiting for better times to come. It's like they've got their own built-in panic room, complete with snacks and a Netflix subscription. So next time you're feeling overwhelmed by life's challenges, just remember the tardigrade, the ultimate survivor in a microscopic world gone mad. Get ready to meet the alligator snapping turtle, the heavyweight champion of the swamp and the undisputed king of the underwater jungle. With its armored shell and formidable jaws, this turtle means business, and it's been ruling the murky depths since the dinosaurs were in short pants. So, what's the secret to the alligator snapping turtle's survival in the wake of a meteorite impact? Well, it's all about playing it cool. While other creatures were running around like headless chickens, this turtle was chilling at the bottom of the swamp, waiting for the chaos to blow over. It's like they've got a built-in panic room, complete with snacks and a mini fridge. But it's not just their ability to lay low that's impressive, it's their killer instincts. With jaws powerful enough to crush bone and a tongue that acts like a fishing lure, alligator snapping turtles are the ultimate ambush predators. They're like the James Bonds of the swamp, lurking in the shadows and striking with deadly precision. And let's not forget about their resilience. These turtles can survive in just about any environment, from swamps to rivers to your neighbor's koi pond. They're like the ultimate survivalists, adapting to changing conditions with the ease of a seasoned pro. So next time you're feeling a bit out of your depth, just remember the alligator snapping turtle, the original swamp-dwelling survivor who's been ruling the underwater jungle for millions of years. Meet the phoenix ant, the ultimate architect of resilience and the unsung hero of the insect world. While other ants were busy freaking out about the meteorite crashing their picnic, these guys were rolling up their sleeves and getting down to business, rebuilding their colonies like tiny six-legged superheroes. So, what's the secret to the phoenix ant's survival? Well, it's all about teamwork. These ants may be small, but when they band together, they're a force to be reckoned with. It's like they've got their own tiny construction crew, complete with hard hats and tiny little tool belts. But it's not just their teamwork that's impressive, it's their resilience. Phoenix ants can bounce back from just about anything, whether it's a meteorite impact or a raid by a rival colony. They're like the Rocky Balboas of the insect world, taking hits and coming back swinging. And let's not forget about their adaptability. These ants can thrive in just about any environment, from bustling cities to remote jungles. They're like the ultimate survivors, always ready to roll with the punches and make the best of a bad situation. So next time you see a line of ants marching across your kitchen floor, just remember the phoenix ant, the tiny but mighty survivor who's been rebuilding colonies like a boss for millions of years. Get ready to meet the Komodo Dragon, the real-life dinosaur lurking in the forests of Indonesia. With its massive size and formidable bite, this lizard means business, and it's been ruling the Komodo Islands since before humans knew how to tie their shoelaces. So what's the secret to the Komodo Dragon's survival in the aftermath of a meteorite impact? Well, it's all about being the ultimate apex predator. While other animals were running around in a panic, these dragons were busy strutting their stuff and showing off their killer instincts. It's like they've got survival of the fittest tattooed on their scales. But it's not just their ferocity that's impressive, it's their adaptability. Komodo dragons can thrive in just about any environment, from dense forests to barren volcanic islands. They're like the ultimate survivors, always ready to sink their teeth into whatever comes their way. And let's not forget about their hunting skills. With a bite that's filled with deadly bacteria, Komodo dragons can take down prey much larger than themselves and feast like kings. They're like the Gordon Ramsays of the reptile world, serving up a gourmet meal with a side of danger. So next time you're feeling a bit overwhelmed by life's challenges, just remember the Komodo dragon, the ultimate survivor who's been ruling the Komodo Islands with an iron claw for millions of years. The cockroach reboot. Wait, what's this? That's right, folks. Just when you thought you'd seen the last of them, these resilient critters are back for round 2. But this time, they've got a high-tech upgrade and a few new tricks up their sleeves. Introducing Cockroach Reboot, the future of insect survival. With their sleek exoskeletons and cybernetic enhancements, these roaches are like something out of a sci-fi movie. But don't let their shiny new gadgets fool you. They're still the same old cockroaches at heart, with a knack for surviving even the toughest of situations. So, what's the deal with Cockroach, Reboot, and surviving meteorite impacts? Well, it's like they've got a built-in survival kit, complete with jetpacks and laser beams. While other insects were running for cover, these roaches were busy blasting off into space and colonizing new worlds. It's like they've got their own intergalactic travel agency, with one-way tickets to the stars. But it's not just their fancy gadgets that make Cockroach, Reboot impressive. It's their adaptability. These roaches can thrive in just about any environment, from the depths of the ocean to the vacuum of space. They're like the ultimate survivors, always ready to evolve and overcome whatever challenges come their way. So next time you see a cockroach scuttling across your kitchen floor, just remember, it may look like a regular roach, but it could be Cockroach, Reboot, the futuristic survivor who's ready to take on the universe, one trash can at a time. The pigeon, the unsung hero of the urban jungle and the unofficial mascot of city dwellers everywhere. With their distinctive cooing and aerial acrobatics, these birds have been ruling the skies since the invention of skyscrapers and fast food wrappers. So what's the secret to the pigeon's survival in the wake of a meteorite impact? Well, it's all about being the ultimate opportunist. While other birds were flying around in a panic, these pigeons were busy scouting out the best perches and scavenging for scraps. It's like they've got a sixth sense for finding free food and avoiding danger. But it's not just their street smarts that make pigeons impressive. It's their adaptability. These birds can thrive in just about any environment, from bustling city streets to remote mountaintops. They're like the ultimate survivors, always ready to spread their wings and explore new horizons. And let's not forget about their social skills. Pigeons are experts at forming tight-knit communities and looking out for one another. It's like they've got their own built-in support network, with every bird looking out for its feathered friends. So next time you see a pigeon strutting around your neighborhood, just remember, it may be small, it may be scrappy, but it's also the ultimate survivor in a world gone mad. If you know other animals that are still alive after the meteorite and drink coffee every morning, I'm waiting for your story in the comments. Subscribe to the channel and let me know if you want the next part. Bye.